Let's get ready to rumble!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another interview edition of the Electric Circus radio show here at MetalMessiahRadio.com. We are your metal music messiah. Tonight I got a special guest on the line with me. I got Célio Trombelli Jr., guitarist of Brazilian Thrashers Juggernaut. Célio is here to talk with us about his band Juggernaut. They have released their third studio album titled Bestia, released January the 10th, 2021. Lyrical themes on Juggernaut are conflicts, aliens, media manipulation. Juggernaut was formed in Brazil in 2005. Célio, welcome to the Electric Circus radio show here at MetalMessiahRadio.com. How are you doing, my friend?
Hello, James. Hello, people from Metal Messiah Radio. Hope you guys will enjoy this interview. The band began in 2005 with the desire to practice a more technical sound, but always following the thrash metal influences with powerful riffs and intense mosh addictions.
So, Célio, please tell us what the process was like on this album, developing the songs.
This was the band's most democratic album in history. All members assisted in the process. In addition, our drummer also played guitar and built several important riffs for the album.
Célio, tell us about your bandmates of Juggernaut, the chemistry that you all have, and what do you think they add to the band that is most impressive?
I think that their ability with their instruments, they also try to perform the musics with lots of passion, with lot of perfection. And of course, we are brothers and friends since 2001. This is easier to coexist.
Awesome. Célio, please tell us the topics you guys write about in your music and what are some of the main topics you cover in some of the songs. And who does the songwriting? Is it a combined effort?
Most of the songs are written by me and Cicero. The lyrics always try to focus on the current world. On this record, we talk about politics, terrorism, deep web, internet haters, and so on. Anyway, we always like to sound attuned to what happens in the world around us.
Who did the cover art for the album by Juggernaut, La Bestia?
His name is Alcides. His nickname is The Burn, Alcides the Burn. He lives in Recife, in north of Brazil. He's a very cool guy that also made a lot of artworks from the bands like Crisium and Obituary and so on. His website is www.burnartworks.com.
Please tell us who the producer of La Bestia and the mixing and the mastering of the album, and which studio did you guys record in?
The band produced the album together with Edgar Macopi in a very small town in the interior of Santa Catarina state in south of Brazil. This town is called Rodeio. It was an incredible fun album to record at a time of great maturity for the band.
So, Célio, what did the band name Juggernaut come from? What is the meaning of the name Juggernaut?
The band's name is based on the unstoppable Juggernaut from X-Men, a character created by Marvel Comics. It's so powerful and crushes everybody on his path. A perfect name to a thrash metal band.
Please tell me about it and the other influences infused in the Juggernaut sound, Célio.
Our inspiration has always been in the Great Death and the entire Florida metal scene in the 80s. But we have great admiration for European thrash metal bands too, like Creator. Creator is a band that has a great influence too. In addition, the obvious influences I can mention Dream Theater and Rush.
Célio, please tell us which track you would love us to play here tonight. Let's play one of your favorite tracks from the new album, La Bestia. What can you tell us about the song before we play it here on the Electric Circus at MetalMessiahRadio.com?
Okay, James, now we will play Useless Generation. Is one of the most technical and progressive songs from the album. And this song talks about how boring and how frustrated is this new generation of internet haters and those people that don't matter about the other feelings. It's just criticize, just acid words, and everything they do to relieve in their frustrations.
All right, my metal friends. Up next, I'm going to play, as Célio said, we're going to play a song from La Bestia by Juggernaut. Here is Useless Generation. Crank it up.
This is Célio from Juggernaut, Thrash Metal from Brazil, and we are listening to J0KeR's Electric Circus on Metal Messiah Radio. Enjoy!
Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times. Weak men create the hard times. War is changing fast, growing inside the glass. Every speech turns to trouble, isolated in a bubble. A source of desecration, relieving the frustration, but humiliation. Use this generation, a source of desecration, relieving the frustration, but humiliation. Use this generation. Tons of photos showing your life, look for trains, melting into selfies with new big brains. How many photos we had? Why didn't they like my post? I picture life and they live like ghosts. that raises anger, things turn to strangers. Opinions are perennial, personality is manual. Sharing fake news, different points of view. Taking us that's supposed to be good makes this world misunderstood. A social desecration, relieving demonstration, pop humiliation, use this generation. A social desecration, relieving demonstration, pop humiliation, use this generation.
My metal friends, we're back here on MetalMessiahRadio.com. We're back with Célio Trombelli Jr., guitarist of Brazilian Thrashers Juggernaut, here on MetalMessiahRadio.com. So, Célio, please tell us about how the new album, La Bestia, has been received by public and social media and by the fans, and reviews that have been done so far on your latest offering, La Bestia.
The receptivity of the new album is being wonderful. Many interviews for many countries in the world. Excellent reviews, and we have some negotiations for the physical release of the album by a label very, very soon. So we are just studying the proposals to release the album or maybe a digipack format.
All right, thank you. Célio, please tell us about the music scene coming up in Brazil.
The metal scene in Brazil has some excellent festivals, mainly in the south of Brazil, especially here in Santa Catarina state. We have lots of big open air festivals with excellent structure. But it also has some very low quality underground shows with bad equipment and a tiny crowd. In general, I believe it is very similar to the underground metal scene in several other countries, especially here in South America. I think that is very similar.
All right. How did you get started from the beginning, Célio, and who made you want to be a guitar player? Who were the guitar players you looked up to? You were so in that made you want to be in a band and play guitar to begin with.
When I used it to be a kid, I was very impressed when I saw Terminator 2 movie. And the main theme of that movie was You Could Be Mine from Guns N' Roses. When I saw That clip, Slash, with his unique style, I thought, man, I wanna be a rock star. But my my first metal album was A Rise from Sepultura in 1992 when I was 11 years old. It's really blows my mind. Man, that intro, it was astonishing powerful riffs from Andreas Kisser. And I can't stop headbanging. In the first day, I can't stop headbanging. Uh, this album, Sepultura from Brazil, blows my mind. It's definitely my way to start to play heavy metal. And nowadays, my guitar hero is John Petrucci from Dream Theater because he's so perfect and so technical, and he's a very good guy too, and it's my person today. But I think everything started in with Guns N' Roses and then Sepultura.
All right, man. That's a lot of great influences there for you, Célio. Please tell us about your guitar and the company that makes it, and why do you like that brand of guitar maker? Are you endorsed by any other guitar companies? Please tell us about it and any Pro Tools you like in recording and playing in live with.
I use an Ibanez Jam and a 7-string Schecter. In addition, an Mesa Boogie rectifier amplifier. And unfortunately, I don't have any endorser at this moment. In the concerts, I usually try to be as close as possible to what I used in studio, my own amplifiers, and in addition, tube screamy pedal from Ibanez. Just this.
Awesome, Célio. Please tell us, what do you do outside of being in the band Juggernaut, like a job, and how do you support yourself, family, and other?
I work as a computer systems programmer, and I am a bachelor in computing science.
Very, very nice, Célio. Célio, what is your favorite part about this line of work, being a musician and being in Juggernaut?
Receive positive feedbacks from friends. Be on stage, of course, and see all that energy from the audience. The crowd surfers, the mosh pits, and all kind of stuff. Nothing is more satisfying than that for a musician, especially for a metal musician. I think that the crowd is definitely our job. Be with the crowd.
All right, great answers. Thank you. Where do you see your band Juggernaut in the near future? Your goals to where you guys want to be as a kick-ass thrash metal band?
We have more tangible plans. We don't want to conquer the world, but a European or a US tour will be great. Maybe someday. We will work on that.
Awesome. Célio, how are you and your bandmates of Juggernaut dealing with the lockdown? What are you doing with your spare time? Maybe working on new material for Juggernaut.
The lockdown period helped us to record the album faster, in fact, because we are no longer able to do any concert, and we were able to dedicate ourselves a lot to our instruments, to practice and be great for the recording sessions.
Have you guys played at any metal festivals before? If so, what were the festivals like and some of your fondest memories of playing and doing live shows? Célio.
Lots of festivals in south of Brazil, like Zombie Ritual Festival. We played like with guys of Creator and DRI and the guys of Benediction too. Lots of fun. People from entire continent. People from Colombia, from Argentina, from Chile, from Paraguay. Lots of fun. We also played with Sodom in Curitiba in 2011, 2011, and it was a fantastic show also.
Célio, please tell us, when do you think you guys might be able to do live shows again? If any, what are some of the dates, if any, are lined up in the future so far?
I hope the shows come back soon. We are waiting for the vaccine from COVID to happen soon. It already has happened in some parts of Brazil, but I don't know when the our entire nation will receive the vaccine. So we already have a festival scheduled for the end of the May here in Joinville. It's called Armageddon Rock Festival, and Juggernaut will play in that festival with bands like The Agonist from Canada and Nasty Savage from US, and a lot of classic bands from 80s here from Brazil, like Taurus and Mutilator. We can't wait for this.
Alrighty. What is your thoughts on the music industry today, Célio?
I think that music has become a market where few have the money. Artists will have to do more and more and more shows to survive. It's the only way. For those who are starting, it is great to have these digital platforms to help. But I think that for those who started 30 years ago, is very difficult. So they need to continue to play and make shows because they don't sell more albums. That's the way. That's the reality today.
Célio, what does the music mean to you personally?
Music is my life. I am very eclectic with a lot of music styles, but metal is my life. Everything that I have is because of metal. My wife, my band, my friends, everything.
All right, Célio, please tell us, what advice would you have to give to the young people that would love to start a band? What advice would you have for upcoming bands, Célio?
Be creative. Of course, the 80s will never be replaced, but the band can try to differentiate themselves in other ways.
Cool, man. Célio, what kind of show will the fans get when they see you, you and your bandmates of Juggernaut perform live for the very first time? What kind of show will they get from you guys?
We are crazy to play. It will be epic. lots of crowd surfers and mosh pits. You can expect this. We are crazy to play again.
All right, Célio, please give a plug on your websites. Where can the fans buy music and download songs from the newest offering, La Bestia?
Our website, we have our official Instagram and our official Facebook page. All all those links are linked in www.juggernaut.com.br. BR is from Brazil.com.br. So you guys have all kind of links for all digital platforms like Spotify, like Deezer, Amazon, on iTunes, and in the close future we are planning to release our album in a physical way. So we are planning to distribute some copies in US too, and maybe you guys will see these copies on CDs for all over US and Europe.
Célio, it's been an honor and a pleasure having you on the show with us here tonight. Joker's Electric Circus, presented by MetalMessiahRadio.com. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule for doing this interview with us here tonight. The best of luck to you guys of Juggernaut and your newest album, La Bestia. Best of luck to you, and you may come back on the show in the future if you got something new to promote. We'll be more than happy to have you back on the show. What would you like to say to the fans and everybody out there supporting Juggernaut before we close tonight's interview?
Thank you, James. Thank you, Metal Messiah Radio. It's a pleasure to me. It's an honor to me to answer these questions. Your guys really kick ass, and it's a very important to me to see that you guys give some important space for the bands of South America too, bands for all my continent, and together we'll be stronger, of course. Thank you guys. Uh, it's a it's very important to us to be supported by you and for everybody that's listening to the this show. Good night and take a great time. Thank you.